here, and welcome everyone to a house build. I'm sorry that I'm talking really low right now, but I thought that the house builds could be, like a little bit softer than the gameplays, we don't have to scream that much, and I don't know, it just felt, like more comfortable. Right now I am ill, I have like this kind of sore throat that is like, no, it's a pain in my ass because it's like, so bothering to me. And today, guys, I'm going to bring you. Actually, I don't know what the title is because I haven't decided what the title will be yet. But it is like a huge, like antiquated mansion. I don't know how to explain it, but it is that. It is like those huge mansions that you can find in every single, I don't know, like neighborhood. I don't know. There, it is pretty nice. I feel like it was built, pretty good and pretty nice. There is one problem. There at the end of this at the end of this video, you will see that the screenshots have some different stuff, and that is just because I added some stuff. I mean, I added a fountain, and I made some extra touches in the backyard, just because of the fact that it wasn't it wasn't complete. The backyard was like really I don't know, like incomplete. It just didn't have enough stuff for me, and I just tried to, I don't know, get it all filled up. I have a pool and some stuff from backyard stuff. It is pretty nice. You will see it afterwards, because the backyard is, I think, the last thing that I built. But actually, I made a fountain then, and I put a car, and it was pretty nice, but I just didn't put it on the video because it was going to be like extremely long. Okay, this video is like half an hour long, so I have to talk for half an hour, and I will actually I think that I will have to divide it because it is like pretty long. And there are a lot of things that now that in the video I'm doing now, and then I just cut them out, so I'm really sorry. I mean, maybe this I'm going to take it out afterwards. So there was a time that I just completely didn't realize, but I made a mistake and something happened, and like all the walls, like changed. Something happened there, and I just couldn't fix it. So today, guys, I have a really funny story for you. If you don't know what we do in the voiceovers on the house builds, you can see in the first video, which I'm going to leave somewhere around the screen. But I mean, I have to tell you some story. I'm in high school. Actually, I'm in second year of high school. Here in Argentina, we divide junior school and high school. First 6 years are junior school, and second 6 years, and the first half of the 12 years are in junior school, in primary, and the second or the high school is the second half of the 12 years, so which is 6 and 6. Now that I'm in high school, that all that stuff of like high school prejudgment or whatever, that people just prejudge you for the way you look or whatever. Well, that actually happened to me a long time ago, but right now I'm going to tell you guys. So I just thought that it would be nice if I tell you something about my life, because I'm in high school right now and I'm 13 years old. I just turned 13 years old on November 27th, I think. Yes, I don't even know the date of my birthday, so I'm really sorry about that. That is just sad. But I don't know. Right now we're in high school, and there is this girl. Let's name her Ariel. Let's name her that way. Like the Little Mermaid. But Ariel. Okay, so this girl, it's a real bitch. I'm pretty sorry I'm talking this way right now, but it is what it is. She actually pretends to be someone that she is not, and I'm just like, girl, how can you live with like that with yourself? I mean, she is absolutely a false person. She's an absolute mess with herself. She's always pretending to be nice with you, but then when anybody else, like, I don't know, talks say something bad about you, then she goes and gets aggressive with you, and it's like, okay, are you bipolar, or do you have any mental issue? Because I don't see the problem. Because she's like, we already know. I'm serious here because I think she's actually bipolar. I don't really know that. I think, she says she is, but she says so many things, that I don't even know which of them are true and which of them are false. So we're maybe in class, for example, no. She comes, like around me and tells me, "Hey, what's up? How are you? Everything's fine, okay? Yeah, we have a normal talk, teenager talk, whatever." Then I don't know how 2 or 3 days go by, and I don't know, I have a discussion with the teacher, I have an argue with the teacher, and she comes aggressively to defend the teacher, and it's like, girl, what the heck is wrong with you? I mean, and she does the same with every single person. I mean, she makes the people believe that she's their friend, but then she shows that she's not, and that is pretty wrong for me. I mean, like, why are you doing that? It makes, I mean, it makes no point. It has no point. So what I'm trying to say here is that she behaves as if she had any problem, which she doesn't. I mean, she's always trying to make herself look like a poor little girl that nobody likes and nobody wants, and it's like, girl, I mean, you have a family, you have friends, like, you have nothing to worry about, so stop pretending things that are not happening. But she really treats people as if were things. It treats people like she treats people like if we were stuff. We're stuff that she can take and put again there. I know it's like pretty weird. So the other day she was I'm on vacation right now, so I'm telling some old stories actually. So we were on a birthday. Yes, it was. I think that my best friend's birthday. Yes, if I'm not wrong, it was. And she was there, and it was like pretty weird because she was like dancing, pretending to be all cool and stuff. And suddenly, I put a song, because we were like putting music or whatever. And when I put that song, she says, "Oh, I love that song. That song is great. I love it." Oh no, and she pretends to be so astonished by a stupid song. And afterwards, like 20 minutes later, I put another song, and she tells me, "Oh, why are you so stupid? Why are you so dumb? Why do you choose so that songs?" I'm like, bitch, are you serious? I mean, 5 minutes ago you told me that you like that song. So what the? I mean, if 5 minutes ago you told me that I have like a good taste in music, like what? What is that? I'm sorry, I don't get it. There is. And what is that pretty much? I mean, like, I guess school stories, because I don't have many. I mean, well, I have stories to tell, but I don't know if they're appropriate today in the channel. I don't know that. Let me see YouTube rules, and I'll be back. But I don't know. I have many stories from school. For example, the other time we were I go to a religious school, by the way, to a Catholic school, and I don't believe in God. I'm not saying that the people who believe in God are wrong or whatever. I just don't. I just respect. I respect you for the ones that are looking at me and are not atheists and they believe in God. I respect you. It's not. There's nothing wrong. But I just hate that there are teachers that behave like hypocritical shit. That they absolutely behave as if they were the perfect human being in the world that God created so that we could learn from them. And I just like, can you please put your feet on earth? I mean, you are not more than anyone, so please shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, I'm using bad language. I mean, it's not my intention. Sorry. I'm actually trying to not use bad language, but it just sometimes pisses me off. And that is what I want to tell is oh my god, my cell phone is vibrating. Okay. They show themselves, my teachers. I mean, I don't know if yours do, but my teachers show themselves as if they were some kind of some from God. I mean, as if they were almost perfect, and the only thing that is more perfect than them is God. And I don't know, they come and we are in the class and this is everything fine. She's teaching some random shit that I won't. Sorry, I won't use bad language again. I'm sorry. Some random thing that I won't ever use in my whole life. Like mathematics. I mean, boy, you're teaching me how to multiply the letter X. What that? I mean, which sense? I mean, what? I mean, seriously, what? Does that make any sense for you? Because it doesn't make any sense for me. I mean, I won't go to the shop, or the groceries and tell to the guy, "Oh yeah, please give me X multiplied by 2 and divided by 3. Like, what? That's not even possible. I mean, it's just whatever. So mathematics, in my opinion, is a pretty useless subject unless you're going to be a scientific, but most of the people are not. So I think that there should be some kind of orientation, so that you can choose actually, because I mean, in my school we have an orientation, and don't get me wrong, we do have, but we have just two, and one is biology and one is history. So you either go and learn all about human being and animals and molecules and atoms or whatever, and on the other side, you have to learn everything about I don't know, like your the process of your country and the history of the world, and that is like pretty boring actually. I mean, I like biology more, way more than I like history. But I mean, there should be like an art orientation, and there should be so many more stuff because it's like way too limited, and children can, I mean, well, guys, teenagers cannot express what they like in two orientations. Not, I mean, it's not that everybody likes either social studies or natural studies. There are people that love literature. There are people that love painting. There are people that love doing sculptures. I mean, there are so many tastes and so many stuff you can work on that it is just so unfair that you have just two orientations, at least here in my school. So I got off theme actually. I got off topic. So what I was saying, there is this one teacher that I hate so freaking much, man. She's, oh my god, she comes into the classroom, and she shushes everyone. She like comes into the classroom and make this, hello everybody, shh, like, why are you shushing me? I mean, I'm going to shut up. I mean, what's the problem if I talk? I mean, I see no problem. I mean, she enters the room and she pretends us to behave as she was, I know, the king or the queen of some random country or whatever. I mean, she expects us to be like, oh yeah, Majesty, you are the queen of the school. We have to bring you what you want. And that is just ridiculous because you are not. So behave as what you are. You're a simple professor. So calm down. Please, calm down. She enters the room and pretends to be somebody she's not and expects us to treat her as that. So she enters and like everybody has to stand up because she asks us to stand up when she enters the room, which I mean it's okay because I'm not against that because when she enters the room she's actually standing up, so I see nothing wrong in the fact that we stand up. But she treats us as if we were not like less, as if we were not enough for getting to her level of perfection. And just like, seriously, man, I mean seriously. Sorry if in some parts of the video it gets like stuck. It doesn't happen anything for a few seconds. It's just there are like little glitches over there. But the bathroom was I'm getting off topic, sorry, but the bathroom is actually it was my favorite part of the whole house. Actually, guys, before I continue talking, I want to thank you for all the support that I've been getting. I only have 2 videos right now. No, I think that we'll have a little bit more, but I have only like 7 or 8 subscribers, and I have like 25 or 30 views per video, and that is just crazy. So thank you for everyone that watches the video. It means the world to me. So thank you so much, and the ones that give a thumbs up also, thank you so freaking much. It helped. It is priceless when you see that number of likes. Even though I know it's nothing, like 4 likes, but for me it's the world because I have like so little subscribers that to have 4 likes. Maybe half of the people that are just liking this video are taking the are bothering to like this video. So I don't know. Well, so I will continue with my story. She actually she entered the room and she told us to do a practical work. So we did the practical work. It was about some random thing about, I don't know, I live in Argentina, so we had to make some kind of practical work about San Martin, Belgrano, whatever. So some process of our country and nothing else, nothing interesting that we can actually find useful in our lives. So we start making that practical work, and I really like that. Okay, it's okay, we have to do that, and we start making it. My best friend, takes out his phone and we started, like playing games or whatever because the class was a complete mess. Nobody was watching. She was not watching anybody. There was nobody doing anything. It was like the last period of the day, and it was Friday, so it was like, no, it was not Friday actually. It was Wednesday. Yes, it was the last period of the day. It was Wednesday. We were not doing anything. It was around the end of the class. It was around the end of class time. So it was here in Argentina on December. We end on November. Sorry, we end classes. So we started from March to November. So it was like we end on 25th of November, and it was like 17. So it was like the last week of class. It was like, I don't know, the typical week where you don't do anything on class and just talk with your friends or whatever. So we're just don't doing anything. We're our phones playing or whatever. And she suddenly stands up. We were all like, why is she standing up? Like, okay, we were putting our phones, and suddenly she's like, I don't know, running towards me and my best friend because she noticed we had our phones. So I put my phone away, but my friend completely dismissed and didn't even see that she was coming. So I told him, hey, hey, his name's Kevin. So, please, Kevin, put your cell phone away. And he told me, why? I'm winning, man. He was winning in the game, I guess. So he didn't want to put his cell phone away. I was warning him, and he didn't want to put it. So the teacher came actually, and it was pretty funny because the teacher came, and when he saw her, he actually instantly put the cell phone on the floor. And he actually, we were sitting on the floor. So we were sitting on the floor, and she came, she saw us. I didn't have my phone on my in my hand. I didn't have my phone outside my pocket. I had it in my pocket hidden. But he had it in his hand. So suddenly she appeared, and he instantly put the phone down on the floor, like, I don't know, like if he got arrested or whatever. So she told him, she actually took the phone away from him and said, from who is this phone? Like asking, because she didn't realize that he did that. So she thought that somebody forgot his phone there. So he told her that it was his phone. And she told him that she was going to put him I know what you say that's in English. She was going to put him a sanction. I mean, she was going to punish him because of having the phone. And the funny thing is that she didn't see him use the phone, so she cannot do that because she's accusing him of something he did. I mean, he did use the phone, but she didn't saw him. I mean, she didn't see him, so she couldn't accuse him of doing something she didn't see him do. That, so she could, even though if she wanted to, she wouldn't have been able of putting him a bad mark or whatever, because it was completely wrong because she didn't see anything. So, and apart from that, she was like she was like looking to me when she took the phone away, like saying, is this yours? And I was like, no, that's not mine. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying from who's that, but that's certainly not mine. So, guys, I was thinking, could I bring that's one of my very long and weird and funny stories that I have from school, because school is pretty funny sometimes. I pretty much hate school. That's actually true. I don't like school at all. Oh my god, already 17 minutes? Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. Okay. So we already have like I didn't even notice that I have like 18. I have been talking alone in my room for 18 minutes, so that's pretty funny. So well, I was thinking, guys, about bringing to the channel some animation. I mean, like animation. I don't know how to say this, but some stories about me that can be experienced through animation, or maybe I don't know, some stuff. I don't know. It will be pretty nice. I will use these voiceovers to, I don't know, like talk to you guys too. I mean, I will use these house builds, for you guys, for the people that is watching this video, to get to know me a little bit better. So that you know everything about me, because when you're watching a person do a gameplay, or I don't know, talking to you or whatever, you want to know the person that is talking to you. So well, I have another pretty funny story, which is that in my school, well, sorry, it is about school. I mean, everything's probably about school. I also go to dancing lessons. So if I remember oh yes, oh my god, this story is so hilarious. So there was this one day that my dancing teacher was absent, so her substitute came and gave her class. The substitute was a pretty silly girl, a pretty silly young girl who didn't even have a brief idea of what dancing was. She didn't even dance, she like moved her legs as a frog, as a frog. It was I don't know what to say. Oh my god. It was painful to watch. It was like so terrible, her dancing, and I was like, girl, please, I mean, if you want, my friend can give the class, it doesn't matter. You can have a rest, because she was so bad at dancing. I'm really sorry I'm saying this. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, but you're probably you're probably not watching this because I'm talking in English. So so this girl actually was a substitute of my dancing teacher, and she was pretty silly, as I already said, and she didn't have a brief idea of what dancing was. So I actually repeated the same thing that I said like 1 minute ago. Okay, I'm really dumb. Sorry. She was like doing a choreo, some random choreo, which was completely. Oh my God, it was so terrible, you know. It was so. It was the movements were completely funny, you know. They were not like aesthetic or whatever. They were not. They were not nice movements, you know. They were like spastic movements, and you know, it seemed we were robots, and we were not supposed to be robots. So I guess it was wrong. So the girl was terrible at giving dancing lessons. So at some part of the choreo, she said, "Okay, we're going to do right, left. I don't know, some random shit." And suddenly she says right, left, and after she says left, she says, "Oh, I forgot something. There is something missing here." And I look at my friend and I tell her, "What is missing is your brain." And we started laughing, and she didn't even realize that I was talking about her. You know, she was like on the front of the class, and we were like lining up. Behind her, and I told my friend that I had immediately like next to me in a lower voice, you know, like whispering. The teacher said, "Oh, there is something missing here. I am missing something." And I told my friend, "She's missing her brain. She's missing her brain." And she completely started laughing, and I completely started laughing too, because it was like so hilarious. Because I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to be a bad person. I mean, it sounds like I'm a bad person, but I'm not a bad person. I'm just a person who suffers from anxiety. I'm really sorry. But it sounds like I'm a bad person, but I'm not a bad person. Well, maybe yes, maybe a little bit. Maybe I'm a little bit cruel, but so the house is really nice now. It's getting pretty cool, you know. But this stuff is not everything, because well, you will see the screenshots are like 2 minutes long. So the screenshots are pretty much the whole house, you know. So. Well, and I know it was hilarious. We started laughing, and our other friends didn't understand what was happening. My other friends didn't understand what was happening, you know. We were like laughing because of what I said, but nobody heard that. So everyone was staring at us like, "Why the heck are you laughing? Like, what the heck is wrong with you?" And the teacher, you know, she was so innocent, so naive, that she took it as a joke, you know. She didn't even realize we were talking about her. So I mean, he didn't even realize that. So right now I'm doing like a camping type of zone, you know, like with a fire there. Then I will put a tent, and then we put a fountain, so that we have, you know, like the whole stuff in there. So right now I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Do I have any more? Yeah, I mean, I have more stories, but they are not short enough to tell them in these 5 minutes. But well, there is one story, but it's like, you know, so here in Argentina we have in the classes, you know, we have I don't know how to say this, but there is this kind of two people who to boy or a boy and a girl that are chosen by the class, so that they represent the class, you know, when talking to teachers or whatever. So the whole class chose me and my other friend, and they asked us to talk to the Catholic teacher, to the catechist teacher. Oh my God, that was to the religion teacher. That was such a pain. Oh my God, because they wanted us to tell her that she was a terrible teacher, that she didn't I know teach she didn't teach she didn't good. Oh my God, I'm getting so much stuck. She didn't do a good work teaching, you know. Although we have to pass to the front of the class to talk to this teacher, and it was so uncomfortable. It was so awkward, because she was like watching us tell her that she was not a good teacher, and I was like, "Bitch, I studied for this. You know, you are not going to tell me how to do my work." And okay, so it was pretty weird. Actually, the video is about to finish because the screenshots are coming up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give a like and subscribe. I'm going to continue with the story, the next house build, but please give a like and subscribe. It will help me so freaking much. It will help me really much. So I don't know, thank you so much for all the support I've been getting, all the comments and all the likes or whatever. I appreciate every single one of them, and you know, I hope that I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, never sell out of it. I probably only sell one. Maybe to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, a stone's throw from a creek we used to roam. But it would remind us of when nothing really mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take a ladder. My name's Barry.